My husband slept with my sister behind my back. And the worst part is, I didn't catch them in bed.
I caught them in the way they looked at each other, like they shared a secret that could ruin me. And once you see that look, you can't unsee it. My name is Ada. I live in Lagos. I'm not rich, but my husband and I were doing okay. We had a clean apartment, good jobs, and a life that looked calm from the outside. That's the thing about shame. It always looks quiet from outside. That afternoon, my phone buzzed on the kitchen counter. Another message from my mother. Don't forget family dinner tonight, 7 p.m. sharp. Your father would have wanted us all together. My dad had been gone for 3 years, but my mother still used him like a rope, pulling us back into the same room, even when we didn't want to be there. I stared at the text for a long time. I didn't reply. I checked the time. 4:47 p.m. James would be home soon. Lately, I had started watching the clock the way people watch bad news, because once James walked in, the mood of the whole house changed. He used to come home and greet me properly. He used to ask how my day went. He used to kiss my forehead like it meant something. Now, he came in like a guest that didn't like the host. And his phone had become his best friend. Always with him, always turned away from me, always on silent, always face down. I told myself it was work. I told myself I was imagining things, but my body didn't believe me. That day was supposed to be different. I had good news, big news. After 5 years of working like a mad person, my office had offered me a promotion, Assistant Director of Community Outreach. I wanted to tell James at dinner. I wanted him to smile and be proud of me. I wanted one normal moment again. I made stew, the one he liked. I even dressed up. Yellow dress, soft makeup, earrings. I tried to look like the woman he married. At exactly 5:12 p.m., the front door opened. I heard his keys drop into the bowl by the wall. I heard his footsteps. "Babe," I called. "Yeah," he answered, flat. I walked into the living room. He was already loosening his tie like the day had fought him. His jacket was thrown on the sofa like it was trash. He didn't look at me. He didn't smile. Nothing. "How was work?" I asked. "Fine." I waited. That's all he had? I forced a small laugh. "I made your favorite, that stew with—" "I'm not hungry," he said. "Oh," I swallowed. "Okay. We have dinner at Mom's in like 2 hours, so do we have to go?" he asked. He finally looked at me then, and something in his eyes made my stomach drop. It wasn't anger, it was worse. It was nothing. Like he didn't care if I existed. "It's family dinner," I said. "We always go." "Right," he said. "Family." The way he said family sounded like the word tasted bad. I stepped closer and reached for his arm. He shifted away. Not dramatically, just a small movement, but it was clear. "James," I said softly, "what's wrong? You've been off." "I'm tired, Ada. Can you not do this right now?" "Do what?" "This." He waved his hand at me like I was noise. The whole concerned wife thing. I said I'm fine. The words stung, but I swallowed them like I always did. I was good at swallowing things. "Okay," I said. "I'll go finish getting ready." James didn't answer. He sat down and picked up his phone, and I saw it. A tiny smile, just for a second. Not for me, for whatever was on that screen. I didn't ask him who it was because I was scared of the answer. My mother's house smelled like jollof rice and fried plantain. That smell almost made me feel safe. Almost. She greeted us loudly at the door, hugging me and touching my face like she was checking if I was sick. Ada, you look tired. Are you eating well? I'm fine, Mom, I said. James, tell your wife to eat. She's slimming, my mother said. James just nodded and walked past us, heading into the living room. My mother watched him go and frowned a little, like she noticed something too, but didn't want to say it. Where is Tina? I asked. Tina was my younger sister, 23, beautiful, loud, always on her phone, always finding herself. She's upstairs, she said. She said she's not feeling well, but that girl is always doing drama. I'll check on her, I said. I climbed the stairs and went toward her old room. The door was slightly open. I pushed it wider, and I froze. Tina was sitting on the bed with her phone pressed to her ear. She was giggling. Not normal laughter. That soft, breathy giggle like she was flirting. No, stop, she said, laughing quietly. You're crazy. You'll get us caught. My heart started beating fast. Caught? I miss you too, she said, lowering her voice. Last time was, I can't stop thinking about it. My skin went cold. I knocked loudly on the door frame. Tina jumped like someone slapped her. Ah, she whispered, I have to go. She ended the call fast and shoved the phone under her pillow like a child hiding stolen money. Then she smiled too wide. Ada, you scared me. Sorry, I said, forcing my own smile. Mom asked me to check on you. I'm fine, Tina said quickly. Just boy drama. Boyfriend? I asked. Something like that, she said too fast. I sat on the edge of the bed and looked at her properly. Her cheeks were slightly flushed. Her eyes were bright. She looked excited, but also nervous. Anyone I know? I asked. No, she said quickly. Just a guy. Her tone was sharp, defensive. I didn't push, but then I noticed her perfume. It hit me suddenly, strong and expensive, familiar. My stomach tightened. Is that Chanel 5? I asked. Tina blinked. What? Your perfume. Oh, that. I got it cheap. Chanel doesn't come cheap, and Tina had borrowed money from me last month for urgent bills. I stared at her. She stared back. For a second, her smile slipped. Then my mother shouted from downstairs, Dinner is ready. Tina stood up quickly and pulled me up too. Come, she said, cheerful again. I'm starving. Dinner was loud. Uncle Chidi was doing his usual back in my day talk. Someone argued about pepper. Someone laughed hard, too hard. But I couldn't relax because James was quiet. He barely touched his food. He didn't join the jokes. He just sat there like his mind was somewhere else. And Tina kept looking at him. Little glances when she thought nobody was watching. She would look at James, smile slightly, then look away and sip her drink. At first, I told myself it was nothing. James was family. Tina was friendly. It was normal. But then I started noticing something else. Whenever James checked his phone, Tina's eyes would drop to her own phone too, like they were connected. I tried to ignore it. I tried to stay normal. Then my mother looked at me. Ada, you are quiet. Everything okay? I swallowed and smiled. Actually, I said, I have good news. I got promoted today. Assistant Director of Community Outreach. Some people clapped. My mother smiled. That's wonderful. But her smile looked tired, like she was distracted. Uncle Chidi said congrats and went back to eating. Then I looked at James. He didn't say anything. He didn't even look at me. He just nodded once like I told him the weather. My chest tightened. But Tina looked at me. And in Tina's eyes, I saw something that made me feel sick. It was small, but it was there. Satisfaction. Like she was happy my moment got ignored. Like she was watching something fall apart and enjoying it. I felt my skin crawl. On the drive home, I tried again. Did you hear what I said at dinner about the promotion? Yeah, James said, eyes on the road. Good for you. That's it, I said. Good for you. His jaw tightened. Ada, I'm tired. Can we not do this? We're not doing anything, I said quietly. That's the problem. He hit the steering wheel.
You are so needy these days. Everything is about your feelings, your complaints, what I'm not doing right.
I turned my face to the window. My throat burned, but I refused to cry in front of him. When we got home, James went straight into the bedroom and shut the door. Just like that. No apology, no explanation, nothing. I stood in the living room alone, and for the first time, a thought entered my mind and stayed there. Maybe the problem wasn't work. Maybe it wasn't stress. Maybe it was someone close, someone I trusted, someone who ate at my mother's table and smiled at me like a sister. That night, I stood alone in our living room, staring at the bedroom door James had shut in my face. The house was quiet, too quiet. I told myself he was just stressed. People change. Marriage isn't always sweet. But my chest felt tight. I couldn't sleep. I walked around the apartment, touching things like I was checking if they were real. The couch, the window, the kitchen counter. Then I went into the bathroom. I opened the drawer where I kept my skincare. That's when I saw it. A lipstick. Not mine. Ruby red. Clean. New. Expensive brand. I picked it up slowly. I don't wear red lipstick. Never have. James used to joke that it made me look too serious. I turned it in my hand. My fingers felt cold. Maybe it was old. Something from before we got married. Something I forgot. I told myself that. I closed the drawer. But the doubt didn't close with it. The next morning, James was gone before I woke up. No goodbye, no message, no have a good day. Just an empty space beside me on the bed. I checked my phone. A message from my friend Chioma. Lunch today? I need to talk to you. We met at a cafe in Lekki. Chioma looked nervous. She kept stirring her drink without sipping it. What's wrong? I asked. She hesitated. Ada, I don't know how to say this. My stomach dropped. Just say it. I saw James last week, she said quietly, at a hotel in Victoria Island. I laughed too fast. Okay, and? He wasn't alone. The cafe suddenly felt loud. With who? I asked. A young woman, pretty. They looked close. Close how? Chioma sighed. Ada, I'm not trying to hurt you. It's fine, I said, cutting her off. Really, thanks for telling me. She looked like she wanted to argue, but she didn't. We talked about other things after that. I don't remember what we said. All I remember is my coffee going cold. That evening, James was on the couch when I got home, phone in his hand. The moment he saw me, he flipped it face down. Hey, I said. Hey, who are you talking to? No one, just scrolling.
Hey.
Hey,
Who were you talking to?
no one. Just scrolling.
Why? No reason, So you don't trust me now, he snapped. I didn't say that. Then why are you asking to see my phone like I'm cheating? He stood up, shoved the phone into his pocket. I'm going to shower. And just like that, the conversation was over. My heart was pounding. He had never reacted like that before. Never. Friday night, Tina called me. Hey sis, want to grab lunch tomorrow? Sure, I said. My voice sounded normal. I wasn't. We met at a cafe in Lekki. Chioma looked different. New hair, expensive dress, confident smile. You look good, I said. Thanks, she laughed. Just enjoying life. With what money? I asked lightly. Last month you were broke. She shrugged. I've been doing some freelance stuff. She kept checking her phone, smiling. New boyfriend, I teased. Her cheeks flushed. Maybe. What's his name? She laughed. You're so nosy. Then she looked at me carefully. You are lucky, you know. Good job, good husband. My chest tightened. My phone buzzed. A message from James. Working late, don't wait up. I looked up. Tina was watching me.
James liked to work a lot these days, right? How are you coping?
You mentioned it before. I nodded slowly. Something felt wrong. That night, I checked James's location. We shared it for safety. His dot was in Ikoyi, not his office. An apartment complex. I stared at the screen. I texted him. Where are you? 20 minutes later, office. I felt sick. He was lying. Sunday dinner came again. James and Tina sat across from each other. They barely spoke. But now I saw it. The looks, the silence, the tension. In the guest bathroom, I smelled it again. Chanel No. 5. Tina stood at the mirror applying lipstick. Ruby red, the same shade. Oh, hey, she said smiling. I hope you don't mind. I just touched up. I stared at the lipstick. That color looks familiar, I said. She laughed. I lose these things all the time. I think I left one at your place once. When were you at my place? She paused. Recently, she said. I came to borrow a book. I didn't remember that at all. That night, I lay awake. The perfume, the lipstick, the lies, the looks. It wasn't work. It wasn't stress. It wasn't another woman. It was my sister. And the worst part, I wasn't ready for what I would see next. I didn't confront anyone right away. That was my mistake. When you see the truth too early, your mind tries to protect you by pretending it isn't real. I told myself I was tired, that I was overthinking, that sisters don't do that to each other. But my body knew before my heart accepted it. I stopped sleeping properly. Every sound in the house made me alert. Every time James picked up his phone, my chest tightened. Every time Tina smiled at me, I felt sick. James became more careful, too careful. He deleted messages, he stopped bringing his phone into the bathroom. He suddenly started calling me baby again, touching my shoulder like we were fine. That's when I knew. Men don't become kind again unless they are hiding something. One night, while he was asleep, I took his phone. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped it. I didn't go through his messages. I went straight to his photos. And there it was, a picture of Tina's back, naked, her hair spread across white bed sheets I recognized immediately. Our guest room. My stomach dropped. I scrolled. Another picture, Tina wearing James's shirt, laughing on our bed. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just sat there in the dark, holding the phone, like I had stepped outside of my own body. There were videos too, short ones, careless ones. James's voice, Tina's laugh. My sister's voice, saying my husband's name. That sound broke something in me permanently. I put the phone back exactly where it was. I lay back down beside him, and I stared at the ceiling until morning. I confronted Tina first, not James, because betrayal from a husband hurts. But betrayal from a sister changes how you see blood. I asked her to meet me at our old playground, the one near the school we attended as kids. Neutral ground. She arrived smiling.
Hey sis, you look tired.
Tina, are you cheating with my husband James, and how long has it been?
How long has it been going on?
It just happened.
When?
After Dad died, I was lonely. James was there for me.
I laughed. A short, ugly sound. In my house? Tears filled her eyes. She cried loudly, like she always did when she was caught. You didn't mean to hurt me, she said. That sentence made me stand up.
You slept with my husband over and over again in my bed in my house, and you are saying you didn't mean to hurt me.
I am sorry.
She reached for me. I stepped back. You are not my sister, I said. Her face changed then. Not guilt. Anger. You think you are better than me, she snapped. You always have. Perfect Ada, perfect life, perfect job. I just took something that was already breaking. That's when I understood something important. She wasn't sorry, she was jealous. James begged. Of course he did. When I confronted him, he cried. He blamed stress, he blamed work, he blamed me.
Baby, I am sorry. It was a mistake. Tina listened to me, but I didn't mean for it to this far. It will not happen again.
But mistakes don't happen in the same place with the same person again and again. I packed his things. He moved out. My mother tried to intervene. She said family is family. She said we shouldn't disgrace ourselves. She said people would talk. I told her to let them talk. Tina stopped calling, then she started calling, then she started crying outside my door one night. I didn't open it. Some betrayals don't deserve closure. What made the story scary wasn't the affair, it was what came after. James moved on quickly. With another woman, Tina moved back home, like nothing happened. Family gatherings became tense. People avoided my eyes. Some acted like I was the problem for refusing to forgive and forget. But I didn't forget. Because sometimes the people closest to you are the ones capable of the deepest harm. Not witches, not strangers, family. And that's where today's story ends. If this story shocked you, made you uncomfortable, or reminded you of something you've seen or lived through, please like this video and comment your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more real African stories, folk tales, and experiences told honestly.